On August 10, 2019, one of the most connected men in the world was found dead in a maximum security prison cell. No cameras working, no guards checking, no cellmate present. Official ruling: suicide. But millions don't believe it. Tonight, we break down the facts, the failures, and the theories surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. And by the end, you'll decide for yourself. Jeffrey Epstein wasn't just a wealthy financier. He moved in elite circles. Former US President Bill Clinton, Britain's Prince Andrew, tech billionaires, professors, politicians. He owned a private island, Little St. James, nicknamed by the media as Epstein Island. But beneath the luxury jets and charity galas, prosecutors said he was running an international sex trafficking operation involving underage girls. And this wasn't his first arrest. In 2008, Epstein avoided federal charges through a controversial plea deal arranged by then U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta. He served just 13 months in a county jail. Work release, private office visits, barely a punishment. Critics later called it one of the most lenient deals ever given in a case involving minors. Years later, that deal would come back to haunt everyone involved. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested again. This time, federal prosecutors charged him with sex trafficking minors. He was held at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Manhattan. Bail denied. Trial approaching. And suddenly, powerful people had something to worry about. Would Epstein name names? Would he expose the elite? Or would the story end before that could happen? August 9, 2019, Epstein was placed on suicide watch weeks earlier after what officials described as a possible previous attempt, but he was removed from suicide watch shortly before his death. That night, 2 guards allegedly fell asleep. Required 30-minute checks were not performed. His cellmate had been transferred. To security cameras malfunctioned. By morning, Epstein was found unresponsive. The official cause: suicide by hanging. The ruling was later confirmed by the New York City medical examiner, but the timing and the failures ignited a firestorm. The official autopsy was conducted by New York's chief medical examiner. However, a forensic pathologist hired by Epstein's family publicly questioned the findings. He claimed certain neck fractures were more consistent with homicide than suicide, particularly for someone of Epstein's age. Medical experts disagreed publicly. Some said the injuries could occur in hanging. Others said the fractures were unusual. No definitive public proof has overturned the official ruling, but doubt remained. And doubt spreads fast when powerful names are involved. Security cameras outside Epstein's cell reportedly malfunctioned. Some footage was unusable. The guards on duty later admitted to falsifying records. They claimed they completed checks that never happened. Charges were filed against them but later dropped in exchange for deferred prosecution agreements. For critics, this wasn't incompetence, it was too convenient. Several major theories emerged, silenced by powerful associates. The idea that Epstein was murdered to prevent him from exposing high-profile individuals, intelligence connections, speculation that Epstein may have had ties to intelligence agencies using compromat for leverage, institutional incompetence. The simplest explanation: a broken prison system, understaffed and negligent. There is no publicly verified evidence proving homicide, but the scale of the case fuels suspicion. When billionaires, royalty, and politicians intersect with criminal allegations, trust erodes. Whether suicide or something darker, the real issue may not be how Epstein died, but why so many questions remain unanswered. Many victims are still seeking justice. Many associates were questioned. Few high-level convictions followed. The public expected a massive reckoning. Instead, silence. Jeffrey Epstein is dead, officially a suicide. But in a world where power protects power, people will always ask, was it failure or was it intentional? The truth may be simpler than we think, or far more disturbing. And until every document is fully transparent, the Epstein enigma remains unsolved.